I literally flip my head over and shake and fluff out my hair. Sometimes I flip it over, sometimes I just like start doing all that, but I'm not about to just look crazy on here for y'all right now. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I've been getting quite a few questions on how I achieve this really thick, bouncy, beach wave, luscious type of braid outs on my locks, and I'm going to share with y'all today my little technique for that. It's actually really simple. So starting off with the braids, which is kind of the most important part because the size of your braids really matter. The tighter the curl, the smaller the braid. Your braids will need to be bigger if you want to achieve like really big, thick, bouncy, wavy type of curls. Keep in mind that the size of your braids do matter with this style, because if you braid your hair smaller, your curls are going to be really tight on the first day, and maybe over time, over a couple of days, it might get looser and you might achieve that beach wavy type of look. But today we're going for that really loose, wavy type of vibe on the first day. So if your hair is really thick like mine, I would suggest going for 8 braids or less. And then after I get done braiding my hair, I like to put it in this little ponytail. As y'all can see, it looks kind of ratchet, but I do that because it makes it a lot easier for my hair to stretch overnight so the curls won't be as tight, if that makes any sense. If your hair is shorter than mine and you can't just put it all back into one ponytail, I would suggest taking like just a couple of your braids and kind of tying them off as if you're braiding and banding your hair, so that can also help stretch out your braids a little bit. Let's go ahead and get into the takedown. These braids look really ratchet, y'all. Like it looks a mess. It's like not even braided all the way at the end on this one, but that's okay. It's gonna be all right. Either way, the results are gonna be similar. Within the past month or so, my locks have been super dry, y'all. It hasn't been Sahara desert dry, but they've been pretty dry lately, or they just get dry really easily. So I've really been trying to up my moisturizing routine to like an everyday thing instead of like an every other day type of thing. But something that I recently added to my routine is this rose water and glycerin. So a long time ago when I did this lockup day with my mom, she was experiencing some dryness at the time, and a lot of y'all suggested that we use this. Glycerin is supposed to help lock in moisture, so we kind of just been stocking up on this. I haven't really been using it as much until recently because now my hair is really dry. So I use this sometimes in placement of just like my regular water mixture, or I use more of this than the water whenever I'm braiding my hair at night or whenever I'm taking it down or whatever. So that's what we're gonna do right now. If you want the link to this exact rose water and glycerin, I'll have it down below in my description box. You don't want to spray your hair too much with any kind of water or anything like that, because I just find that the results of the braid out aren't that great. So just try not to do it too much. But after I do that, I'm just gonna go in with this Nourishing Mist that I got from Candy Sweets Beauty. Just trying to do everything that I can for my poor dry locks right now. So just taking this Nourishing Mist, and I'm just gonna spray it just a little bit. And then I like to coat my fingers with oil before I take my hair down, just because it kind of reduces frizz. Now with locks, you're gonna have frizz anyway, so it's not gonna completely eliminate it, but it will kind of reduce it. So the oil that I'm using is just like a really thicker version of the spray oil that I've been telling y'all that I love. Instead of being more of like a dry oil like this one is more of like a really thick, penetrating, moisturizing type of oil. This one is specifically made for dry and coarse hair. So again, I'm just going in with a little bit of this oil. I have all the products that I'm talking about linked because I'm not able to like show y'all right now. So I just coat my fingertips with oil a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down. Alright, so this is what my hair is looking like before I kind of loosen up the curls a little bit. It is kind of a little bit voluminous, and I think that it's because I did my braids so big. It's just not as tight and shriveled up. It's just a little bit looser. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and separate. So I'm just gonna go in and separate all these little chunks because I didn't do that whenever I was taking them down. After I do this is the step that I feel like really just takes it home. I literally flip my head over and shake and fluff out my hair. Sometimes I flip it over, sometimes I just like start doing all that, but I'm not about to just look crazy on here for y'all right now, so I'm gonna flip my head over and do all of that. Okay, and hopefully y'all can kind of see the difference with what I did with flipping my hair over. I know that I definitely can, especially on this side because my hair is just, it tends to be a lot flatter on this side, so that's the side that I really kind of notice the difference, and it kind of helps me match it to this side, which is always a little bit more voluminous. So I do that just to try to make it a little bit more even. Yeah, y'all, that's all I do to get my really big, juicy, voluminous type of curls whenever I do my braid out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel down below. Share my videos with anybody that you think might get a little bit of help from it, or maybe they just might think that it's entertaining. But again, I will have all of the products that I used today linked down below in the description box for y'all to check out. I'll talk to y'all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.
If you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.